everyone. I've had an idea a long time ago. This is the vibration motor that comes with the multifunction control units. They come with two different weight counterbalance weights that shake the truck apart. Now this mounts in here like this, and then this, obviously the two screws that go on here, that has to have the recess facing inwards, so that rotates like that. And these have one grub screw just here. On the bigger counterweight, I don't know if I've got, yeah, I have one just to hand here, which is slightly heavier. Obviously that has two grub screws in, and then once that's all screwed together, this then fits over here like so, and then this bolts down to let's get rid of that. This then bolts down to wherever you want to mount it, and then the counterweight is enclosed in there. Now I've always thought these just shake the truck apart, so I fitted one once. I don't think I'll ever be fitting another one as a shaker unit, but this idea I was playing around with was making a fan. So mounting this under the hood with a fan on it, but this is too tall, and this would stick on top of the servos. Let me demonstrate. So my theory was that this would sit on here and then mount a fan on the front, but this is far too tall to go up, because this, imagine that larger hole is the centre of the fan, and this sat on here. That would actually lift the cab up, and that wouldn't look good. So I had an idea of modifying this bracket and cutting it down, because as it sits there, basically sits in the middle like that. I want to get it as low as possible. So I was thinking, how effective would it be? So I got this. This is a fan that I found on the top of an old electronic speed controller that is fried. So that is that, and I've just bolted that in the bottom of there. So that now goes double-sided tape, obviously, on top of the servos. I have no idea how successful this is going to be, but that would fit in there like that. You can't see that, so let's just zoom in. So that would sit just behind the grill, but you're not really going to see that much of it. So what I thought, let me just get that all up around there so the wires don't mash me around. So I thought of that in there, just behind the grill. We still can't see that very good. So I came up with an idea. I just lie awake at night sometimes thinking, where do I come out with this stuff? So that behind there, and I thought I want to be able to see that spinning round, right? So I decided to go on the internet and find a picture of a fan. That is a fan that I saw on Google image search, and I then put it in through the laminator. I'm going to cut that out. Don't need that piece. I have no idea. I'm just going to cut within a millimetre. I've measured this out at 45 millimetres, so I can get it as big as possible without it hitting the underside of the hood. So just trying to be careful just to keep it about a millimetre away from that. This is going to be so lightweight that I don't think balancing is going to be an issue. If it is, then I shall just take it out, bin the idea. Now, might not even take it out because there is a potentiometer on the multifunction control unit that you can turn these right down. So now we have a fan, and I am going to super glue that fan onto the end of that shaft, just a little drop so it doesn't bleed down into that bearing. So then get a paper towel, just wipe that excess off, making sure I don't push it down too far, so the inside of those, that's actually on, I can't push it in anymore, so it doesn't catch those screws. We are about a millimetre away from them, so I can push that. That looks pretty good. And then all I'm going to do with my file make sure that is perfectly flat, and then what am I thinking? What am I actually thinking? Answers on a postcard. I'm just going to drill a hole in the middle of that fan, or printed fan. I know it's only paper, but I want to get that in the middle. So that's now got a hole punched in the middle, and I'm just going to use a very small amount of super glue. And then I'm going to stick that, make sure that it is in the middle. That is not in the middle. I need to make that hole a little bit bigger so I can look down through it. Because after doing this, I don't want it to be all squiffy and right. That's going from bad to worse. That's not working out how I thought it would. Right, let's get that dried up. Let's put some, where is that? El Pegamento Universal. So I can move it around. So just one little dab. Then El Centro. And then rub that around there. And then I can at least move it. I think that is about it. Oh my lord. So when that gets put in there, put that through the wheel arch. That's going to get double-sided taped down. That's going to go over there, and it's already. That wouldn't be such an issue if it was double-sided taped on. I'm not going to double-sided tape it on. So I think that's going to work. So we can see a fan. I'll lift it up. Might be a little bit high, but you know what? I can't get it any lower, and that is just off the just off the underside of the hood. Any bigger or any higher, and it would just cut into the hood or just not spin. I'm going to try that. So we shall see. I'll include it in my build, so be sure to check back and see how that goes, because I'm going to be putting all the bright work on this sometime in the next couple of days. But yeah, let's see if we can find a use for these, because I have many of them. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Interesting to see. Yeah. Give it a thumbs up if you like this idea. Tell me what you think. Am I crazy? I don't know. We'll see. See you in the next one.